Thank you again for connecting with today's The Reframed Brain podcast episode. This is Erica Savage, the founder and host, extending a personal invitation for you to join our community where you can receive my 5 best brain health tips and a playlist curated with you in mind. Please go to thereframedbrain.com. Thank you again and be well.
Well, hello, and thank you so much for connecting to the Reframe Brain podcast, where we focus on brain health and unseen injuries. I am your founder and host, Erica Savage, and I'm so excited about a collaboration that we will be doing for the next few episodes with G-Sport. G-Sport is a conglomerate that is also an edutainment and owner of the Tri-City Rivergators, a professional arena football team. The collaboration is also through its founder, Barry Glenn, and I am so excited to have him join me today. Welcome, Mr. Glenn.
Thank you for having me.
Absolutely. And a part of this collaboration is that we are going to be interviewing athletes as people who have played for the Tri-City Rivergators. And so I'm so proud to introduce as the first person to be on the podcast in a year, Mr. Tyrell Spigner, who is a defensive lineman, plays defensive end number 99, but don't get it twisted. He's also very skilled on the offensive line as well. Welcome, Tyrell.
Thank you. Thank you for having me.
Absolutely. We're so excited to have you be the one who refreshes the podcast in 2025. So let's go ahead and get right into it, Tyrell. We're thrilled to learn about who you are, where you're from, and how you were recruited by the Tri-City Rivergator team in G-Sport. So please do share.
Well, like you said, my name is Tyrell Spigner. I'm originally from a small town in Westwood, New Jersey. I played this last season for the Tri-City Rivergators. I moved down from Jersey to Georgia. G Sports actually reached out to my agency, Rank Up Athletics with Tyrone Ream. They asked for players, they asked for dogs, and they said I worked out for them. So Tri-City, they gave me an opportunity to play with them during the second game onward, and I've been a Rivergator ever since, and I've enjoyed every moment.
Love that. And just so you all know, when you're looking at film on the Rivergators YouTube page, he is number 99, a dominant force on and off the field. And so let's go ahead and start asking a couple of questions because the Reframe Brain has definitely been so humbled to work with G Sport and the Tri City Rivergators as your neural performance coach. And over the past 12 weeks, we've been working around emotional regulation, mindset, and then grounding, how to apply quick zone shifters so that you're actually improving your game because professional arena football is actually different, particularly when you're indoors because the field is not as long. So when we talk about that transition from you having had a powerful athletic career, working with the Reframe Brain, please share with the audience what's one internal shift, be it mental, be it emotional, be it spiritual, that you've made since you that's translated into your performance on the field since you've been connected with the reframe brain methodology over these past 12 weeks.
Honestly, for me, the biggest shift I've been learning how to slow down my thoughts. The breathing techniques we went over, those things and such. I used to be so focused on going like 100 miles per hour, and physically, mentally been working nonstop trying to get to where you need to be. But the reframe brain helped me into clarity. I've learned to check in with myself and improve my decision making on the field, especially in high pressure moments. Not reacting off of emotion anymore, causing unnecessary penalties and those things. I'm executing things with control and purpose. So it's definitely been a change on the field and off the field as well.
That is wonderful. That's wonderful. And with what you've mentioned when you talk about slowing down your thoughts, when you talk about thinking about using the breathwork techniques that we've shared through our workshops on a weekly basis, connect that with before the season. So, how did you typically deal with stress? How did you typically deal with setbacks? And how was your response now? You've given us a little bit of a glimpse around responses now, but how do you respond now after learning how to reframe your brain under pressure?
Uh, well, looking back before the season, I would usually bottle things up. I tried to
Mm,
push through the stress without really dealing with it. And sometimes that would lead to frustration and burnout. But since learning how to reframe my brain, I got tools now. Um, I can catch myself mid thought and be like, is this helping or hurting my overall mission or my goals? You know, and that alone helps me reset. Like it just that pause, whether it's breathing, journaling, as or just owning how I feel. The shift changed everything, and my bounce back is quicker now. So I see it in daily, and I'm on the field and feel like situations that would have frustrated me or counted me out. I see myself just, all right, it's not over. We're here. So
Thank you so much. And I hope that any athlete, any man, particularly listening as an athlete, listening from someone who has to deal with intense performance anxiety or pressure, which is unfortunately something that is inextricably linked to football, definitely feels encouraged by what you say, that even though those things sound like small things, they're actually cumulative when you're actually putting them into practice. So I definitely want to say thank you for showing up to the workshops, and thank you so much for sharing and being vulnerable with regard to how those things have been of help and benefit to you as not only an athlete but as a man overall. And so, going to kick it off to my collab partner, Mr. Barry Glenn, the founder, and have him ask you a couple of questions as well.
Can you pause for a second? I got the guys outside doing some work, and I'm gonna ask them to hold up for a few minutes.
Okay, absolutely. Okay, let's get back on in three, two, one. So now I'm going to kick it off to my collaborative partner, Mr. Barry Glenn. He has a couple of questions for number 99, D lineman, also master of the O line, Mr. Tyrell Spigner.
How you doing, Tyrell?
I'm doing well. How you doing?
Good, man. I want to let you know I appreciate your efforts and playing with the Rivergators, and prayerfully you'll be back with us next season. If not, you'll be at the next level. So one or the other. But I got a couple of questions I want to talk to you about. So we talk a lot about sports and strength in sports, but how has vulnerability, reflection, or emotional regulation, like you spoke of earlier, made you stronger as a teammate and a man?
Hmm. Man, that's real. Honestly, vulnerability used to feel like a weakness to me, but now I see it as a different kind of strength. Um, Being able to talk to my teammates about what I'm going through or check in on them, it builds a trust. Um, Reflecting on my mistakes without beating myself up, um, and lets me grow without shame. Emotional regulation has made me a better leader too. You can't guide anyone if you can't manage your own emotions. I've learned composure is a superpower, as Miss Savage would say.
Okay. So, that to me, I'm glad to hear you say that, because now it makes me know that collaborating with the Reframed Brain was a good choice, because we talked about it a lot. We always felt like our guys, they need off the field and on the field mental training, because as Erica would say, that 80 to 90% is mental, and then the body follows that. And if we don't check in with ourselves mentally, then we're out there by ourselves. So I appreciate your response to that. Got one more question though. So what would you say to another athlete or even a coach, okay, who thinks mindset work is soft or unnecessary for elite performances?
Well, I'd say you're leaving a lot of potential on the table. Physical strength gets you noticed, but
Right.
mental strength keeps you consistent.
Okay.
Mindset is what separates the good from the great.
Right.
Is it takes more toughness to sit with your thoughts and work through them than to hit somebody on the field. You want to win, you got to train your mind just as hard as you train your body. And
Yeah.
that's it. That's period. That's just all I got to say on that.
Wow. That's a good answer, man. I appreciate you saying that.
And I
So,
want to say
Eric,
to you, Mr. Glenn, you and your general manager, Brandon Glenn, have done outstanding work with looking and recruiting the best of the best. And so someone like Tyrell, who again is a refresher for the Reframed Brain podcast, who actually brought this collaboration together, is really a testament to who you are as a founder and to what G-Sport actually stands for. That it is something that is holistic in its edutainment, and then that it also views those people that they bring into the fold of the Tri-City Rivergators to be holistic as well. So hats off to you all for your recruiting efforts.
thank you.
Absolutely. And so as we close, I'm going to ask Mr. Glenn, and then we're going to go to our guest. Mr. Glenn, can you tell people if they're interested in learning more about G-Sport Edutainment, if they're more interested in learning about the Tri-City Rivergators seasons that are coming forward, how are people best able to get in contact with you, get in contact with G-Sport?
Okay. Thank you for that question. So you could go to our website. It's a very interactive website. It's www.rivergators.com. And when you go to that page, you can see all of our teammates, all of our players. You can learn about the front office, and you can learn about G-Sport. And then we have a mall. It's called the Rivergator Mall. There are 9 stores where you can shop. You can do online shopping. It's not just, Rivergator apparel, but we have shoes. We have G-Sport shoes. We have a lot of things that you can do. We have on a G-Sport page. And just so that your audience know, Erica, G-Sport is a faith-based company. G-Sport actually stands for God's spiritual people, optimizing revelation and truth. And we have a section in there where we have downloads to some faith-based information. We have faith-based books that are for sale. We also have just some entertainment, what we call edutainment, because we entertain and we educate. So there's a lot to go together with that. And G-Sport has been organized as a company, as a faith-based company, since 1995. So we've been around 30 years, and we've done a lot. So again, go to that website, www.rivergators.com.
www.rivergators.com. Thank you for the faith focus. Congratulations on year 30 in 2025 and many, many more years. And that's how you can get in touch with Mr. Glenn and all of the continued efforts, particularly if you're looking at being someone who may potentially be recruited. So Tyrell, definitely want to extend the same opportunity for you. Thank you so much for connecting and for being a guest on the Reframed Brain times G-Sport collaboration podcast. For anybody that is looking to connect with you, is looking to follow you on your journey, how can they get in contact with you? What are your social media handles?
If you want to keep up with my journey, you can follow me on Instagram at tspiggy. It says TSBIGGY. I post a lot of like game dates and film of myself in game. Whether you're a recruiter, a fan, or someone grinding toward your own goals, you can DM me. I appreciate you tapping in and showing much love and much respect. Thank you.
Absolutely, our pleasure. And I am Erica Savage. You can connect with me at all things at the Reframed Brain. My personal handle for my personal page is at one Erica Savage. And please go and get my personal transformative memoir that is available and live right now today, live on Amazon, The Fight to Fly. Or you can go to the reframebrain.com and order it there to get a signed copy from me. Thank you so much for connecting. And remember, the work that we do with reframing is one beautiful breath at a time. Have a fantastic rest of your day. Be well. Bye bye.
And be well.
Want to make sure that you all go to the Rivergators Mall and that you're going to the right site.
Yes, and the right site again is www.rivergatorsfootball.com.